Okay, so let's go through this question 2. Okay, question 2, we have this equation of circle, right, in a general form, x squared plus 6x, so and so forth. Find the radius of the, find the radius and the coordinate of the center of circle. Okay, so for this, I will just need to complete the square 2 times, right? So for example, right, x squared plus 6x, then you put plus square minus square. So let's put 6 divided by 2 inside, 6 divided by 2 inside. Of course, for the y square, do it likewise. So y square minus 10y plus, put negative 10 divided by 2 square minus negative 10 divided by 2 square. Okay, so let's complete the square. So of course, for this one is x. Okay, square, so it's 9 plus 3 bracket square minus 9. So that's the first one, right? Second one will be the y. So it's y, okay, 25. So it's minus 5 bracket square minus 25. Right? Okay, so in this case, I just put inside. So x plus 3 bracket square minus 9 plus y minus 5 bracket square minus 25 is equal to 66. So for this thing and this thing, just move it to the right hand side. So x plus 3 square plus y minus 5 bracket square is equal to 66 plus 25 plus 9, right? So let me just do a quick calculation. So it's about 100. Yeah, so in this case, you already know, this one is r square, right? Okay, so what is the center of circle? The center of circle will be negative 3, 5. Then the radius of the circle will be, square root of 10 will be just 10. Right? Okay, so that's the first part. Let's do the second part. Okay, second part you need to draw in order to see better, right? So given that PQ is the diameter, where P is the point, 5, 11, find what is the coordinate of Q. Okay, so for me, I'll just draw a circle first. Okay, so I draw a circle. So negative 3, 5, okay, now I don't want to draw the axis. Just I draw this. Part 2. Okay, so for part 2, you draw the center of circle first. So negative 3, 5. Then they say that P is 5, 11. Okay, 5, 11 is roughly around here. So this is P, right? 5, 11. Okay, so they want us to find what is the coordinate of Q. So since I already know my radius, right? Okay, I just draw something like that. I draw 10. Okay, so of course the next thing, I want to draw a triangle. So you can see, there's a right angle triangle. So okay, now we want to find the vertical height of the triangle. So from 11 to 5, right? So 5 all the way to 11 is roughly, there's a height of 6 units. So same thing, I want to know what is the horizontal length here, right? Okay, you look at the x coordinate, negative 3 all the way to 5. So it's roughly 8 units. Okay, so same thing, right? For the Q to the center of circle should be also the same triangle. Okay, so I know that all of these 6 units, these will be 8 units. Okay, so let's determine the Q together. Okay, let's determine our x coordinate first. So negative 3, you go back by 8 units, right? So this will give you negative 11. Okay, what about the y coordinate of Q? So 5, you go down by 6, right? It will give you negative 1 bracket. So in this case, you already know your coordinate Q. Okay, now we go on to your part 3, the last part. Find the equation of the circle C1, which is a reflection of the circle in the line x equal to negative 1. Okay, so let me just go here first. Okay, so first thing, I draw the x and y axis. So this is y, this is x, right? Okay, then okay, negative 3, 5. Negative 3, 5 is roughly here. Then I draw a circle, roughly like that. So this is negative 3, 5. Okay, so the next thing is they want the reflection about x equal to negative 1. Okay, x equal to negative 1 is this vertical line. So x equal to negative 1 is this. So this is x equal to negative 1. Okay, so first thing, when we want to find the so-called the new circle, right, we must understand one thing is that, okay, so this, imagine that this is a mirror. Then of course, let's just say this is a person. So this person is roughly about 1 meter from the mirror. Of course, the image will also be 1 meter from the mirror. So we make use of this idea, right, to help us locate where is the center of the circle, of the new circle. So, okay, you look at the y-axis, the y coordinate first. So this is 5. So my center of the circle should also has a y coordinate of 5 also. So this must also be 5. Okay, of course, what about the x coordinate? X coordinate very simple. You just need to know this idea that object distance equal to image distance, then you are done already. Okay, for this, right, -3, you go all the way to -1. So this, the -1 is something like x equal -1 is something like your mirror. So -3 to -1 is roughly a distance of 2 units. Meaning that your image, which is this new circle, will also be 2 units from the mirror. So okay, so -1, so imagine that there's this is a -1, right? So -1, you go towards the right hand side by 2 units. So this will give you 1. So that is how you determine the new center of circle based on the reflection. Always use the object distance equal to image distance that I believe you learned in the chapter of light under the lower sex science. Okay, so in this case, I already know, it's 1,5, right? What about the radius of circle? The radius of circle will still be the same because it's just a reflection about this circle only. So the radius of circle will be equal to 10, right? Yeah. So I just draw a circle here. Yeah. So this is just like a reflection like that. So the new equation of circle will be x minus 1 bracket square plus y minus 5 bracket square will give you 10 square. Right? So 10 square is just 100. Alright, so that is how you do question 2.